Hey sweeties, it's Naima here and I am back with another video. If you are new here, this is a place where I love to talk about my gourmand fragrances, smelling sweet like a treat. In this video, we are going to be getting into some really sweet new Middle Eastern fragrances. These are dupes, these are vanilla fragrances. These are new to my collection and I've been loving them recently. If you don't have these fragrances, I feel like that you need to get them in your collection ASAP. We're gonna get into them, but before we do, don't forget to subscribe if you love gourmand fragrances, you love smelling sweet like a treat, you're vanilla obsessed like me. And also don't forget to let me know what are some of your favorite Middle Eastern gourmand fragrances, because I'm about to show you mine. Okay, so getting straight into it, we are starting with Empire Victor. Anytime I talk about vanilla gourmands or like gourmand Middle Eastern fragrances in general, this has to be included because this is giving just the most fluffiest lemon vanilla ever. I feel like this is different from majority of the lemon scents on the market because I feel like lemon scents could be a little bit too bright, too tart, too much like lemon headed candies, and I feel like this is just right. Like you get lemon, but the texture and the mixture of the vanilla, it just makes it so good. And then the dry down, the vanilla comes through more and it reminds me of the vanilla that's in Bare Vanilla. This has notes of lemon, bergamot, caramel, jasmine, and vanilla musk. It's like a sweet, fluffy, caramelized, marshmallowy lemon vanilla. It is so beautiful. And I feel like people are underwhelmed with it because it is a soft scent. It is basic, but it's really nice if you love to smell sweet, you love citrus fragrances, and you love vanilla. I choose this 1,000 times over Acrobake, Devotion. Even though Devotion is good. Devotion is good. But to me, this just smells like a nice little cupcakey lemon vanilla. This is Lemon Well Done. Next up, this is the newest fragrance in my collection. I just got this yesterday. Before I bought the bottle, I tried a sample and I just fell in love. I fell in love. Love at first sniff. This is Eshal Vanilla. Eshal Vanilla from Paris Corner. This is a dupe for Khadlaj Vanilla 28. And I'm gonna have to say this is better than Vanilla 28 in my opinion. But I love Vanilla 28. Don't get me wrong, I'm a Vanilla 28 lover. Okay, but I just feel like this one, something about it is just better blended to me. Khadlaj Vanilla 28 has notes of brown sugar, vanilla, patchouli, jasmine, and I really like it. Like the first time I smelled Vanilla 28, it was like a beautiful, unique brown sugar vanilla extract scent. I don't mind the patchouli, I don't mind the jasmine, I don't mind the florals because it's still a sugary sweet vanilla, and I don't feel like that it takes over the sweetness in the vanilla. But if I'm looking for a dupe, I'm looking for something sweeter, I'm looking for less of that floral profile, and Eshal just does it for me. So Eshal has main cores of sweet vanilla, musky, powdery, caramel, and white floral. We have notes of sugar, sweet notes, jasmine, rose, vanilla, musk, and caramel. Okay, so I won't say that I get caramel, maybe like a caramelized brown sugar vibe, like something a little bit more sweeter than Vanilla 28. The brown sugar is more upfront with that vanilla, and I feel like this is definitely more gourmand. I don't get too much rose, I don't get too much jasmine, I don't get any patchouli at all. And I'm not just saying that because patchouli is not there, like I really don't pick it up. I feel like it's Vanilla 28 without that jasmine and the patchouli. Some people even call this like an old lady perfume, and I really don't see how. This just has like a deeper, dense, darker brown sugar vibe. This can't smell like old lady because I like it. I don't wear nothing that's old lady. When I put this on, y'all, it is so strong. I feel like I'm in a powdery, fluffy cloud of brown sugar and vanilla. I don't detect anything floral. I feel like this is sweeter than the original. It is more powdery than the original. It has more of like a fluff to it. And the brown sugar is sweet. This is like the slightly more gourmand sister. So Eshal Vanilla is really that girl. Like this is my favorite brown sugar scent right now. Next Middle Eastern fragrance is Sugar Mallow. Y'all, when I tell y'all, I seen this on TikTok for the longest time, and it took me a very long time to pull the trigger. I didn't pull the trigger until I seen like 20 reviews on Facebook. I'm like, okay. Because on TikTok, you just never know who's like exaggerating, you know? Because before I got this, I was wondering if the berry notes and the cotton candy note was going to stand out, because the way they was describing it, you would have thought like this was like a Young Bougie Marshmallow version, but like with caramel and cotton candy. No, but this is a little bit more sugary sweet than Young Bougie Marshmallow. Notes, we have cotton candy, marshmallow, vanilla, jasmine, musk, caramel, and sandalwood. Even though it's slightly different, don't expect too much because you're gonna get it and be like, Damn, it's Young Bushi Marshmallow. This is sugary and sweet like cotton candy, but there is no standout cotton candy note, like actual cotton candy smell in this fragrance. This is Young Bushi Marshmallow without the lemon, without the apple, more strawberry, more raspberry, and in the dry down, more marshmallow. This is more marshmallow in the dry down, like the fruits in the beginning, it mellows out and it goes to the back. And that marshmallow comes through and it's not as fruity. It's still slightly fruity, but not as fruity as Young Bushi Marshmallow. But I will say that this is another one that's better than Kayali's version. I love Young Bushi Marshmallow. I've tried most of the dupes back to back to back to back. I think Sugar Mallow takes the crown for me. I really do. Even the bottle is really nice. I feel like it's very close to Pink Blush because Pink Blush also has that fluffy marshmallowy texture to it, and this is very similar. But the only difference is once they dry down, Pink Blush strawberry note sticks around. The strawberry note in here dissipates a little bit, but you can still pick it up. Like, it's still kind of fruity, but definitely more marshmallow in the dry down with this one. The other Young Bushi Marshmallow dupes have marshmallow, but not as much as these, in my opinion. This is definitely a more sugary sweet marshmallow take on Young Bushi Marshmallow. Once it dries down, it is much more fluffier. The original doesn't have that much fluff. This is fluffy. This is my favorite dupe right now. It used to be Pink Blush, like my number one. Pink Blush used to be my number one, but I think this is my number one because of the dry down. It's so fluffy and marshmallowy. And then Pink Blush. Last but not least, we have is Dulzura. Anyways, this is so good. Oh my gosh. Like, oh my gosh. This was another one that I was eyeing, and the notes had me scared a little bit. Had me scared. So main of course we have vanilla, sweet, powdery, amber, musky, and lactonic. They should definitely add caramel in there. We have top notes, buttermilk, and black pepper. Cake, vanilla, whipped cream, amber, and musk. So it went from crazy at the top, and then it got better with that cake and vanilla and whipped cream. So I was like, okay, this might be a little weird, but you know, it can be good. Regardless of the notes, reviews were saying that this was a Cirque dupe. And I had a hard time believing that because I'm like, how can black pepper and buttermilk make Cirque? Everybody's saying the same thing. So I can't, this can't be like a horrible blind buy because I love Cirque du Soleil, okay? That's one of my favorite gourmand fragrances. But for over $200, that longevity is not on point for me. It's not on point. And I just can't spend that much money on a perfume that's light. So I had to go. I finally bought this, y'all. And this smells so good. It makes me hungry when I smell this. This smells like just a concoction of like sweet treats in a bowl. So regardless of the notes that's listed, this is a Cirque dupe. You're gonna get a buttery caramel, popcornish but still sugary sweet, some apples, cotton candy, that beautiful delicious vanilla dry down that the original has. I do get a little bit more of a caramel popcorn. It's still sugary sweet, but I get more of that caramel popcorn in the opening than I do in the original. So Cirque du Soleil smells like caramel popcorn mixed with, you know, apples and cotton candy with the beautiful vanilla dry down. I also get like a berry vibe. When I smell Cirque, I think of Captain Crunch berries with apple and cotton candy and vanilla. The difference between this and the original, I feel like that I get a little bit more of that caramel popcorn in the opening. The original has the caramel popcorn in the opening, but it's not as upfront as it is in here. I get all of the notes that's in the original in here. So the original is like this bright, vibrant, caramel popcorn, apple, cotton candy scent. This has that scent, but it's not as vibrant. I feel like this is a little bit more sexier. It's just something about that vanilla in the base. It just smells so good. If you think of that vanilla that's in Bare Vanilla, even somebody said it reminds them of Empire Victor. Like, it has that DNA, but this also has that caramel. Like, it's sugary sweet. It has cotton candy. So it just smells much more delicious. Every time I wear this, I get compliments and my eyes roll back every time I get whiffs of myself. If you love Cirque, I feel like this is better than the original. When that vanilla come through, the cotton candy, cherry mixed with that apple, it is magical. Okay, this smells so good. This is 1,000 out of 10. Okay, y'all, so that is all for my video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Those are the top Middle Eastern fragrances that I think that you need in your fragrance collection if you don't have it already. Comment down below, what are your favorite Middle Eastern fragrances? What do you think about these fragrances? If you have them, talk to me, and I will see y'all in the next video. It's Queen Naima, and I am out.